Alright. Welcome back to Dr. Stone. Anime Review Episode 20. You're probably thinking, wait, Nick, are you recording this the day it comes out? Yes. Because I had time today. Yep. So this episode we are covering, well, this is technically the 5th episode of this arc, but overall for the whole entire series, it's episode 41. Yes, of the 3rd season show, New World. It's called Science Vessel Perseus, actually the 40th episode. Right? It's the 40th episode? Yeah, it's the 40th episode. Yeah. Now this one covers the last 3. Well, it finished up 98 and goes through chapters 99 through and 100. And technically with this episode, we are done with the age exploration arc. Pretty much exactly what happens in this episode. Well, everyone thinks basically we might run out of materials. The ship is not finished yet, so. And of course, like a little bit of reuse, a little bit of reuse, little backstory of like how not exactly how he become what he is. He's always been like that. Basically, of how his genius comes to play, where he's like, oh, he's claimed too greedy by his uncle, so it's lowers his allowance. He's like, screw this. I'll just take the money I have, just start investments, and use it to buy whatever I want. And I'm thinking, that's actually a smart move on his part. I mean, he's growing our companies, he's investing them, and he's making a lot of profit. Any person who's a businessman probably can see what he's doing. This is like, yes, he's using the money he's invested to buy whatever heck he wants. Fine, whatever. Starting investments is usually very risky, but the thing is, the way he does it, he's a financial genius. Yeah. Praise him on his part. He builds ships. He doesn't feel as though that the ships at the time where he was not very satisfied with the current style, basically, well, what we have right now for modern boats. He was more in tune with the wooden ships. The one powered by wind, not by engines. So basically use that, and of course make some silk. There's also a moment here where the characters go to the beach, and we get to see several of the characters in some suits. We see, of course, like Kohaku, she's swimming like crazy. We do see the reporter, where she's taking pictures like crazy to basically make a general of this. And thanks to basically Risu's model, they're able to, well, finish the ship. And, of course, they built the engine, thanks to some material. And then, of course, a montage. And then the ship is finally finished. Completely finished. And of course, Risu picks his crew, picks the science team, the engineering team, the crafting team, who's somehow associated with it for some reason, the power team, and fewer people. They bring on 2 people they captured prior to the season, Hyuga and like one other person, just make sure they don't cause any trouble. Tosuga is basically in stasis, so I don't have to worry about him. And of course, also everybody's on board. The one who's voiced by Justin Brenner, the younger brother of another character, he's hesitant. He swims out anyways, and by the way, they also bring along Kohaku's father on this expedition. I'm like, that's interesting. Bring along, yeah, I'm sure from Soko's perspective, like, yeah, hey, man, you bring along your ex-father-in-law here on too. Yeah, that's something. But this definitely is a really good episode, even though you might think is a bit rushed. Not necessarily. The episode progresses perfectly fine. I would say the one that basically didn't feel as rushed was basically Richu's his rise to power in basically what was at the time modern day, 21st century. Which I like that. I really do. Heck, I even like the one moment where he's on the beach and he's surrounded by a bunch of beautiful women. I'm like, damn, you lucky guy. You must have basically bought these ladies' hearts. Yeah. So yeah, not much else to say. This episode just really good. Okay, so that's that particular review. Next episode, Comic Con, and then basically I probably won't be doing more videos like I got stream do. Okay, bye.